Well, don't everybody say hello all at the same time. Guess y'all are waiting to hear the sound of my voice. Y'all probably got it waiting in the background or something. Hey, the Beaumont resident. Glad you made it. If anybody else shows up. Hey, Tibor, Steve. Well, this could be expected. Well, it's going. Beaumont, stick around. I've spent the better part of the day sitting in front of a camera staring at it without being able to find a word to speak. So, just decided I'd do it this way. Hey, Ben. It's well, thank you, Kenneth. But, I hope they actually give you a sticker for that. Uncle Al. I got people popping in here that don't usually show up and hang out. Hey, Aaron. We'll run it to, I don't know, was it? Everybody's usually in here about a 10-minute mark. Yeah, so I'll run it for, we'll just chit chat and make noise for first 10 minutes, and then I'll get into the goodies. Well, drive safe, Kenneth. Turn the volume up. This one's liable to be interesting. Yeah, I turned the island on T-board and then went outside and started working in the yard and come back in and he was already off. I was like, well, dadgummit. So they got a full watch on his deal and but I didn't have to suffer through his talk. I don't know what he was talking about. I have no idea. Hey, Carol. Trying. There's Christy. Hey, Daniel. And Chris. Well, yes, Daniel. She's still shooting the real pistol. I mean, I'm not going to let her switch over to a CZ for crying out loud. Oh, you gave out the meaning of life and I missed it. You know, that's the part that they're going to edit out of your video. And I know nobody's going to be able to see it next time. If they rewatch it, it's just going to be magically disappeared. Hey, Mark. There's going to be some, I'll say this all the time, but I don't know about scheduling on the channel or anything like that, but there's going to be changes to the kind of content that's on here. I like doing the live streams. I really do. So I'm probably not going to ever quit them. I don't care if it's just 3 of us in here. I like getting on here and just chatting with people. Hey, Lance's mama. And hey, Rachel, hug that boy. Kiss him right square on the forehead for me, please. Hey, Lily, how's it going? For those that don't know, Lily Ace is Lily in the Wild. I'm gonna try to get her to come on here with me Saturday night. I'd invite her tonight, but this was supposed to be a pre-recorded video. But anyway, in case I didn't mean to blow her cover in case I wasn't supposed to, but anyway. I love Ernest. Yeah, Smolo comes in every so often. I follow him on Instagram. He's just like really, really busy. He is hey Chipper. He is very active in his faith, and it consumes a lot of his free time. So hey, Evil Rick. Yeah, Smola just oh, he's got a. Y'all don't know that. I don't know how many people actually know that Smola's got like a big family. Yeah, huge. Some people get addicted to going to the animal shelter and picking up kids. They do that at orphanages. I mean, dogs. They do that at orphanages. They just go to the orphanage and get kids. So, yeah, some people just ain't got no sense. Yeah, he's okay, and Killdeer's okay. Last I heard, he had some truck problems, but he's been working all that. I mean, he does. He makes most of his money during the spring, summer, and fall. So he'll be back around this winter when he ain't got nothing to do. I think whenever he's Killdeer, when he's not working, he's spending his time actually out doing stuff rather than on YouTube. So should we do a countdown or just no? Hey, Sasquatch. Somebody must have been let him know he was being talked about. There he is right there. Hey, Shmolo. Hold on, let me clean my spectacles. T-Bor, Bent, and Sasquatch. I think T-Bor and Bent's been in here a while. I said hi to him earlier, but I'll say hi again. Okay. Wow, 25 people. I guess it all depends on how you um, title your live stream, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera on. I think maybe I should call my. Hey, Rob. I'm fixing to turn the camera on. I was saving my bandwidth for this important moment. Uh, okay. For those of you that know anything about me, this next few minutes is going to be super boring. Uh, but I'm 59 years old. Well, I'll be 59 years old this year in a very short few months. I have not always made the healthiest of life choices. I um, have managed to escape the jaws of death on several occasions. Barely. In a nutshell, I have had probably, if I put my life up against anybody else's out there, I got no complaints. Uh, anyways, I started my YouTube channel about 4 years ago after uh, I hurt myself pretty good. And the doctor told me I needed to take some time off work. So I was bored. I mean, he was adamant about you do not do anything. You do not use your right arm for anything, or you will lose the ability to use your right arm. So for, I don't know, 6 months, so I started fiddling around on YouTube. Made a video about skin interacting. Mostly I was watching YouTube back then. There was I was watching a lot more YouTube. I think I was the first couple. I was in the first couple of hundred people that subscribed to the Wooded Beardsman. Uh, I was one of the first 3 or 4 that subscribed to One Wildcraft. Was subscribed to Bob Hansler before uh, he broke 60, I think, 60,000. And I was going through my subscriptions today and thinking about how many of these guys have their channels just exploded from when I started this. Long story, I'm getting off topic. About the time I hurt myself, the doctor at the time couldn't explain to me what had happened. But I forgot a lot of stuff. I didn't forget the stuff. I forget how I came by the knowledge of the stuff. I uh, forgot where I learned to do sheet metal. I could still do sheet metal, but I forgot how I learned to do sheet metal. I forgot. Um, I don't have any idea when my kids were born. I and he attributed it to like a heat stroke or uh, something about extended dehydration, blah 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 blah. Drink more fluids, keep going, blah blah blah. You'll get better. Oh, well, I got hurt again a couple of months ago, right before I was supposed to go to BTSR and do the mountain man thing. I hurt myself so bad I couldn't walk. I could hobble around. I could make it from here to the bathroom, from here to the. I didn't even get in my. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go to town because I couldn't pick up my left leg. Um, I had forgot that there were some things that I just shouldn't do. So, long story short, uh, this yes, I may have you confused with a 37 South Dude, which dropped in the other day. Or probably not. Anyway, y'all ready for the big reveal? I'm just gonna do it this way because Alzheimer's disease in over people. Alzheimer's disease is fuck it. I'll put the link in the chat. So yeah, apparently it's early onset Alzheimer's. Uh, it explains a lot of what's been going on uh, over the past year. You know, just a complete loss of a desire to get anything done. Uh, Pretty testy in my temper. My wife's been a saint. Uh, it's the cool thing about it is I've got from its first manifestation until now, I have reference material to look at to see at what rate of progression is going, and it's not horrible. I wasn't going to tell anybody. I was just going to be really, really careful. And and just try to make sure, get people to check my stuff and make sure I wasn't doing anything, you know, telling people no crazy stuff or um, misdirecting anybody or anything. But I figured that wasn't really fair to the world. And they got me, they're playing with, there's different medications that can like help or whatever. They're playing around with them right now. And they got me on one right now that's helping quite a bit. I've had an excellent, and by I mean a excellent 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks have been really, really good. Um, the downside to it is at the maximum dose, which is the most effective, there is a side effect of a headache. So we've reduced the dosage, and then we're going to slowly increase it again. And I've got to retrain myself to make sure that I stay completely hydrated. If you'll go to that link, you'll see that the one of the things that usually takes people out after they get this is they literally forget to drink water. Um, I'm okay. Dog's getting annoying though. She knows something's going on, and she will not stay out of my business. So it's sort of something like that. I was hoping that I could hit you up for an extra 40 chip. I figure if I get everybody feeling sorry for me, uh, people will start throwing money my way. Uh, Set up a charity or something. Uh, I should have, what do you call it, age restricted this video, buddy. Uh, that's funny, actually. Um, hold on a second. Yeah. I was cutting onions earlier. And hello, Will, Sid's dad, uh, the Devilier. Who else, baby? Oh, yeah, I got it. Anyway, I mean, that's one of the, it's the last thing you want to do is have people actually aware that you're losing your mind. Uh, and yeah, thanks for the prayer. Yeah, they're Texas onions. They was grown next to jalapenos and everything. Uh, I'm actually gonna. I've started. If I don't forget, uh, I've started taking notes and stuff, kind of trying to keep a journal. Uh, but there is nothing more horrifying. Uh, AC 103. That Beaumont was the first one in. Uh, anyway, the the first thing this stuff did, medicine, was to allow me to realize that I wasn't actually I hadn't been abducted by aliens and dropped in some fake world like on Star Trek The Next Generation or whatever, where it was almost real, but you could tell it wasn't real. Um, hey, Vidra, nothing more horrifying than being trapped in your own mind and thinking that your entire life is a lie. Because nothing you remember is what anybody else is telling you really happened. And Sid's dad, sorry, it's for my Father's Day gift this year. I got diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. So yeah, here. I mean, no one's half the battle. A lot of people just ignore it and go on, and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And you can't cure it, but it's just like anything else. You can't cure cancer and cut it out or slow it down. And since it's my brain, we can't cut it out, uh, so we can slow it down. I'm not sure that my brain needs to be that much slower. Said it before y'all did, but yeah, my dad joke abilities are coming back. That's important. I have to take one pill for Alzheimer and one pill for the headache now. Because, yeah, headache's a bitch. The fog's gone for the most. I still have to go in the room twice to remember what I went in there for. Still takes me twice as long to get my fishing gear in the truck. But now all my gear winds up in the truck. All right, Corey, I can do that. I do have the qualifications, don't I, Mark? I didn't think about that. I may not be far enough gone for that office, though. Guys, I'm trying not to cuss my friends on here. So, yeah, that's funny. Yes, at my age, it's considered early. Or Rob, rather. And Rob, you could ask me yourself. So, I realized I had a problem. My wife's fixing to find out something. Same time y'all are. I realized it was time to talk to the doctor. When I was sitting at Allsups in Hanson, Texas, trying to figure out what the hell I was doing there. Because last thing I remembered was stopping at Stripes and Schneider on my way home to get a burrito. It could have just as easy been in Dallas. Daydreaming past your turn is one thing, but daydreaming through two towns, that's another. Yeah, Sid, that's why I wanted to bring it out, or George, rather. Y'all are kind of like my extended family, and it's I'm gonna have to add another catchphrase to the end of my videos, though. Pretty good one. Just remember I love you even when I forget who you are. Okay. I'm saying that a lot. Don't know. Men in my family usually die in their 50s. Stay alive, don't forget. Damn it, Rob. It's funny. Uh, I am going to start eating beets. Apparently, beets is actually really good for your brain. I've already started drinking water. More water. More. Yes, it's a little soon, Rob. A little bit. A little soon. Yeah. My wife just went out the front door. No, my wife just let the dog out the front door. My and y'all settle down. My kids have already claimed all of my stuff. So, hey, hey, do you need me to catch you up on the conversation? Uh,
We have colloidal silver that was homemade, not by us, but we have some.
yeah, we have homemade colloidal silver. It was made by Buzzer Roost. Buzzer Roost. Buzzer Roost is pretty cool. Y'all should keep up with Buzzer Roost. Yeah. Uh, my little girl's been on me like pretty good. She's making me stay active and stuff. Uh, Bacon wet. Go ahead. When that sounds off, go ahead and dismiss it. I'm going to do this. So since I thought of it and it's close. Uh, Funny thing about it is so I can remember to do stuff. I have to remember to. Yeah, that guy. He's got good stuff on his channel. I have a jar of his silver right down here. I fixed one. I think I fixed his. Honestly. Yes, I fixed it. I just have to restring it now because somehow or another the fishing line turned loose of the reel and you can just spin it. It's annoying. You can't reel the line in. I don't know what happened. Anyway, hey, you can go back and watch it or whatever, or I can tell you I can catch you up. And I ain't gonna make you go back and watch it. I'll just catch up. I got a rather unfriendly whatever. You're gonna want to watch the earlier part, but yeah, I got the Alzheimer's. Well, early on it said Alzheimer's. That's what they call it, because apparently it kicked in 4 years ago. In which makes it pretty damn early. Yes. Not yet. That's anyway. I'm going to first. I'm going to get back on top of my home. Not like up on the roof either. Um, I've had my property go to hell over the past year and a half. Just didn't want to do anything. Um, been slowly getting better. I mean, I actually have some grass growing in my yard now. Um, I actually took stuff out of the back of my truck that had been rolling around in there for 2 years. Uh, and not stuff you would normally keep in the back of your truck either. Uh, I actually trust myself to go from home to town and back, and I actually trust myself to go to the lake and go fishing now. So, and that's what 3 months on this stuff. 2.5. The biggest thing is, one of the things I've got to remember to stay hydrated, because the dehydration actually makes it worse. Uh, so yeah, people should drink more water. Being, all right, Corey, love you, brother. Be good. I'm gonna come see you. Just, I don't know if I trust myself to drive to Tennessee and back, but we'll see. Night, Lily. Thanks for coming by. Seriously, I'll send you an invite if you pop in Saturday, and it's StreamYard. You'll have to do a little thingy or whatever. You don't have to have an account or anything. Just have to be you. So, Uh, no, Kenneth, I hadn't, but I think people might look at me weird. So, I have thought about getting me a watch that has an alarm. I can't afford one of them stupid iWatches things or whatever, so that's not going to happen. Okay, Rachel. Family first, girl. To the end. And that's, we love you. Uh, hey, Isaac. Boy, you're late to the party, brother. Isaac, I've decided to shut down my channel and delete all of my videos because I'm too sexy for the internet. Or something. Pretty close, Kenneth. What did you miss? All y'all came in after. Y'all keep coming in after. Here, let me share y'all the link. This is what y'all want to peek into my future. Here it is. See, I like the Burley Carpenter. He understands that I'm just too sexy for the internet. And whatever, I'm not going anywhere. I was lying about that other stuff. Phone, whatever. All right, Steve. See you later. Sorry about flipping you the finger. Not really. I'm going to say that text, so I'm not going to forget. I have to go get some coffee, though. Y'all feel free to catch everybody up. Now, Isaac, everybody that came in after the 30-minute mark, well, the doctor said my brain is dying. And here we are. Pretty much. So Tibor said, I like that one. Yo, I could probably get a job with Chip Dale's, whatever, but I don't want to be the team manager. I'm not. That's one set of jock straps and socks I'm not interested in washing. It's just not. No. You do what, babe? Hey, Jim Farmer. Yeah, I could tell the doctor that, but he's still going to charge me for it. So I like my doctor. My doctor's cool. Um, he's like just one of the guys or whatever. Smokes a pipe, tobacco. And it's not like this time next year I'm going to be licking windows and chained them. I only if they got fresh grasshoppers on them. It's you been drinking my liquor? Rob, you been stopping by my house? Maybe there's a hole in the glass. All right, Burley, be good. We're hopefully gonna go be down in that neighborhood again. We'll Zach will let you know if we are. You can come by, we can barbecue something. We'll barbecue a goat or something. Uh, I can probably hold this crap off another 9-10 years if I try really hard. Um, it's just sometimes when you learn about stuff, not like 2 + 2 is 2, or 4 or whatever it is. When you learn stuff, it kind of can hit you really hard. I wanted him to do blood work and say, oh, well, you've been exposed to this or that or whatever. We'll give you this pill or whatever. You need to kill all these weeds or, you need to move to the Bahamas, something like that. I want him to tell me that it was environmental or stress related or something. But he didn't. He said it was this other thing. And thought it was a pretty solid kick in the ball. You know. There's nothing wrong with bourbon. It's small doses. Yeah, that's the thing. I got to quit being stupid and existing solely on coffee for liquids. I do have to. Dadgummit, I'm gonna. Everybody with my phone number tomorrow about 9 a.m. or so, send me a text message. Say, Wes, go to town and get some decaffeinated coffee. So I'm supposed to. I still want to drink the coffee, but I'm gonna switch to decaffeinated in the evening. I can't stop drinking coffee because whenever I do that, well, my digestive system stops working. And yeah, I'm not interested. And it could be a lot, there's no telling it. You don't know. And I notice it's worse if I don't stay hydrated. So that's some of it. As far as a lot of people don't realize, your brain isn't like attached to anything, right? Well, I mean, it's attached to your spinal cord and to your eyeballs, but it's like floats around in a sack full of water. Well, fluid, kind of like a shock absorber type thing. And, probably don't want to boil all the water out of your whatever brain fluid. Hey, Biddy. And no, she's not going to slap me out of anything, Chipper. Well, Biddy, I told everybody 3-4 times now already. If you want to see me cry and stuff through the whole thing, you got to go back to the first. I will just say that, and I'm on medication and I'm doing better, and it's not the end of the world. But the man, it doesn't get any easier to say it. It doesn't matter how many times you have to do it. Sorry, I was reading the early onset Alzheimer's. Miss Dana. has entered into the S world. I don't know what a statin drug is. Probably. You have to take statin. What do you take statins for? I don't take them. What's that one thing that I was taking that was not doing jack shit? Yeah, CRS. That's all I thought I had. That's all I thought I had was old timers disease. Just too busy, too stressed, too you know, out of storage. Any one of 100 things I kept telling myself, it's just this, it's just this, it's just this, it's just this, it's just this. But when you find out it's not, and that's I don't know if y'all noticed how un-YouTubey my YouTube channel has been the past year or so, year and a half. And some of it may have been accelerated because I uh, got the Wu flu early on before it was cool to have the Wu flu. And my lungs got jacked up, and I already had COPD, but after it got through with me, I had like the COPD, and um, scar tissue showing up on X-ray. That's how good I had that. That's the thing is scar tissue. So anyway, all right, man, be good. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, don't unsubscribe to me, man. I'm not really going anywhere. I don't think. I wanted to tell everybody when I first found out, but then I was scared to death everybody would stop talking to me because, well, I mean, who wants to talk to a senile old man? But, I figure, hey, if you're that kind of person, I didn't want you anyway. So, Oh, the cholesterol drugs. Oh, yeah. Well, I know that, but when you got something picked up in your head, I mean, that first week after the two medical professionals concurred. Um, it was rough. It still is rough. I still catch myself staring into the future, and I had to pull myself, snap myself out of it, because that's not going to get anybody anywhere. You can't win the fight you're in if you're thinking about the fight you might be in later. So, Kenneth, there's a lot of stuff that sets me up. Believe it or not, I can be having a easy day on my breathing, and when I walk into one of the places that's still doing the disinfectant at the front of the store, like wiping down all the carts, and they've got the automatic disinfector misters going off or whatever, so there's like this buffer of kill everything in the ecosphere. It literally it will seize my lungs up as soon as I walk into the place. I actually cover my face, and not because of no mask mandate, but I cover my face when I'm going into the grocery store or to Walmart, or just hold my breath until I get past the hand sanitizer station inside, because I literally can't breathe around that stuff. Uh, there's, I don't have, I'm medically not, I guess if they do it, I'll have to be one of the guys wearing the, if they tell me, okay, you're not allowed to leave your home or we'll shoot you dead and imprison you. I'll have to be one of the guys with the face mask on or whatever, the little shield or whatever, which I'm going to get a tinted one. You can get them in a shade 5, which is for like running a cutting torch or whatever. I just get a shade 5 and walk around, bump into people. I'll give them a candy, walk around with my face shield on. What is ginkgo biloba? What is it? Isn't that like some guy off some movie? And that's like the Chinese Rocky or something. Thank you, Aid. Anyway, I figure there'll be some people that watch this and they're like, "Oh, yeah, I told y'all he's crazy," and start spreading it all over their little channels and stuff. But I really don't give a shit. Yeah. Y'all are probably going to see me doing some videos complaining about some of the advertisers on YouTube. Because enough is enough. If your advertisement is over a minute long, if the video you're running as an ad is over 60 seconds long, I am not going to watch it. On top of that, I'm not going to spend money with your company. Because you have no morals. You're stealing my life with your ads. For me to treat the people that I've subscribed to, then I subscribe to them because I care about them and I enjoy their content. So I want them to be recompensed for their efforts. You want, in order for them to get paid, you want me to give up, and their video is 10 minutes long. You want me to watch 2 of your 10-minute videos. That's 20 minutes of my life to benefit you so that I can watch a 10-minute video that my friend has put out. I have no use for you or your company. The end. Yes, for Patriots, I'm talking about you. You people in that investment dude and that new poo or whatever it is, Zuma poo, or you could have 2 pounds of undigested poo. What, dude? Whatever you eat goes through your body, and until you pass it, it's in your body. So yeah, you're gonna have a couple of pounds of in any given time of the day. You buying your stuff either. But hey, Liberty. Not going anywhere. I've been diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. I just want everybody to know that I love them, and I remember I love you even when I forget who you are. See, that's a good catchphrase. I like that. That's why every time I would tell my daughter bye, I would tell her that because I was crying. Biggest fear, literally my biggest fear was this. I've watched people go out like this. This was like my biggest thing. It's like anything but that. So I was just trying to explain to everybody why, my content hadn't been that great over the past year. Well, my attitude seems to be. I didn't have any control over my attitude because, well, apparently I didn't. My attitude's better. I've been a better human the past couple of months, haven't I? Later, Tibor. Anyway, I've been a better person. I think I have. I think I've been doing better. She says, "Yeah, you've been better." She's not going to give me a a hall pass on it, but I've been better. So,
They used to ask him to stress and why.
yeah, there's that. Uh, Rob, I started to send you a video the other day. This guy wearing a bandana. He's going down the road and this vehicle pulls out in front of him, whips around him and pulls over in front of him, makes it shut down. He gets out, smacks that guy's car, says, "What's wrong with you? You cut me off. You need to learn how to drive." That guy in the car opens the door and unfolds out, and it's some Evander Holyfield or something like that. Hey, some big old black boy. He goes, "Sorry." Go back and drove off. Not that you drive like that. I'm just saying it was because of the bandana. But Grandpa Terry, hello. This is. It should be. It should all be. It should be up to the owner of the establishment. It should be up to the individual. The um. Hey, Dad. Dad, you've been doing some pretty good videos lately. And I actually used one of your videos to help my wife make a decision about something. Or actually, the last couple of videos. Uh, that's something else. If y'all want to, we're actively seeking an upgrade in our homestead. Um, because of career sit or considerations. Uh, it's prudent to remain in the state. And anyway, we're hoping to find just the right piece of property in just the right place for just the right place. And Dad, I don't think money's going to be worth the crap in 6 months. Honestly, I really don't. I can't see the dollar. Uh, they're playing with numbers because I'm sorry, inflation is way past the whatever percent they're saying it is. It's if something goes up 20 cents, if something was $1 and then it goes up to $1.20, that's not 5% inflation. But I'm not a. I don't get paid to fix numbers to come up with certain numbers to make things look certain ways. So I honestly, just remember you're talking to a crazy old man right now, or listening to a crazy old man right now, so you make your own decision. But the only people that came out ahead in the the crash that happened back in the um, 90s, and then the one that happened in the 2000s. There was actually a couple of them, but were people that owned real property, as in real estate. The people, not the people that were buying it to resell it and flip it, because it doesn't work. You know, the property value can only go so high before you overinflate it and it craters. But if you own a piece of dirt, that piece of dirt is always going to be worth something. So, all right, says Dad, be careful. Have a good night. Now I'm not going to be on here a whole lot longer, but it's my marathon live streams aren't. I don't know if I can keep those up. Um, Still got certain goals like discontinuing the use of tobacco, um, dropping 30 pounds, which I've dropped 5 pounds in the past month. It doesn't sound like a lot to you, but it's a lot to my knees. Uh, every little bit helps. Yep, something. I mean, you used to be able to pick up. Well, we didn't buy it. 20 years ago, we could have bought 160 acres for $360 an acre. Now you can't touch an acre, of land in 160 acre. You can't touch 160 acres for less than $2,000 an acre. Um, you can't touch 80 acres for less than $2,500 an acre. Usually more. You can't touch 10 acres for less than $6,000 or $7,000 an acre. Yeah, that's uh, y'all can throw me in the prayers or not. I don't care. But y'all need to keep that woman in there in your prayers. She's she's having to hold a lot of stuff together. And last thing I want to do is take her out. She's kind of high strung. She's like a thoroughbred. Sean boy don't know, does he? Thank you, Mark. Seriously, I mean, prayers are literally the best thing ever. Prayers and PayPal. Well, about the PayPal, not so much about the prayers. I'm going to try to get all the stuff I know that's worth knowing in video format and up on the channel. It's a whole lot better for it to be out there, whether people use it or not, then it's up to them. But I'd a whole lot rather be out there than lost forever. So. Well, congratulations. You gave us some super water. Did you get your machine fixed? I can't claim being totally clean. I haven't used illegal drugs in 30 years, 30 something years. So. That was cough medicine. Later, Kenneth. Thanks for the coffee money earlier. Drive safe. I'd be banking it right now if I'd have just stuck with making chicken videos. It's really hard to get stuff done when you're trying to video it. They pulled one of my videos today. Well, they didn't pull it. They classed it or whatever. As the video I did of my when I did the goat or whatever, I edited all the bad stuff out to where there's nothing gross or bloody or nothing like that in it. But somebody complained about it, so now it's demonetized and stuff. So. Let's talk about homesteading for oh no, I don't drink at number 7. I actually don't. I can't get it past the back of my tongue, man. I don't like it. Yes, I congratulate him. He says he's up, and it's hard to stay clean and sober. It really is. Oh, that's right. You did a video. Duh. You unboxed it, Buzzer Groups. I offer to give her back rubs and stuff, Aaron. Don't let it. I'm not going to let her lie about that one. Because those are 90% for me. The I think we're gonna get a new bed though. I think that bed's killing us. Anyways, dadgummit, now I need to play my deal back. I was about to make a point about something and then got distracted. See, this is this I can tell I'm getting tired. This is usually when I shut the light. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we'll be going along, and then all of a sudden I'm just, okay, guys, I'm gonna kill the live stream. It's because my brain just like, okay, that's enough. I'm done. Oh, homestead. Everybody think I'm gonna go get me a farm. I'm gonna raise me some chickens. And I'm gonna grow me a vegetable garden. And I know this guy. He's raising some steers and stuff. And I actually gonna have to go over there first thing in the morning. And that's why I need somebody to text me in the morning because I'm gonna be in town. I need to remember to go by and give me some daggum decaf coffee. I remember I asked all you people to text me and ask me to get some decaf coffee in the morning. I've killed 13 raccoons for this man because they found his feed chip. And now I'm on 14 now. Well, I will be tomorrow. They're nuisance raccoons. And you can take a raccoon 10 miles away and let it out, and it will literally walk until it gets back to where you dropped it off or you picked it up at. How the heck they do it? But if it doesn't die on the highway, it will figure out where it used to be and it will go there. I think you might be able to get them gone if you take them 15 miles, but I hadn't met a raccoon yet that's worth 2 gallons of gas to me. So. Microwave. I love microwave popcorn. Mostly, I just love being able to make popcorn without having to do all that shaking and stuff. I like maraschino, not mandarin oranges. I like mandarin oranges. That's what I do. And coffee. Well, I'm addicted to coffee, cigarettes, and fishing. I have no intention of breaking the fishing addiction. Oh. And that's people always eating popcorn. They go on a diet and then they eat popcorn for a light snack or whatever to knock down their. I can't even start eating a bowl. Man, you put a bowl of popcorn. I know I'm going to stop eating popcorn until that popcorn's gone. Then you wind up with grain-fed West. This we don't need a grain-fed West. That's what West is trying to get rid of is grain-fed West. Grain-fed West weigh 220 pounds, 223 pounds. West don't need to weigh 223 pounds. West needs to weigh 185 pounds because that's a good healthy weight. 190 be okay with me. I'd take 190. Somewhere between 180 and 190 be okay. All right, Texas son. Thanks for stopping by. I did not want to ask anybody to text me at no 5 a.m. I said 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. My wife will kill every one of y'all. I will give her your phone numbers. Y'all deal with her. I will not take that punishment by myself. Herbal teas, yeah, and see, I've got to make sure because Mormon tea's it's not caffeinated. And I've said this last every live stream is because I like the Mormon tea. It's good. I think it's Mormon tea. I've got to make sure it's Mormon tea because, well, I already drank some of it and it didn't kill me. But you basically just take this weed and you chop it up and you boil it and it turns the water green and then you drink it and it's got a really pleasant taste. And then you drink the glass of tea and you just feel like you're ready to go. You're not. It doesn't make you jittery or anything. Rob, I did not say to wait till 5:30 to text me. Y'all ain't making friends right now. I said 9 a.m. Let me you want me to type that in the things at 9 a.m. In case y'all get confused. And you quit encouraging with the you'll be up at 5:30. I know you are, but that just because you're crazy doesn't mean I got to be crazy with you. I don't go to bed until 12. Can't sleep at nights anymore. I don't know why. I was always the morning person. I get up at 5 or 6 every morning. And the only thing I hate about what's been going on lately is I wake up. Literally, the sound of my wife closing the front door to leave will be what wakes me up. And by the time I realize that's what it was, and I get out of bed and get my shoes on, she's at the end of the driveway. She knows I don't get enough sleep at night because the headaches wake me up and everything, and she lets me sleep. I mean, she's just go, people. So don't wake her up. If she does happen to get to sleep in the morning, do not wake her up and text me. That is my intention, Nicholas. I have been doing that, and I intend on continuing. Uh, I will try to film more of it, but I intend on going fishing more. I intend on scrapping more. I have a bunch of. I used to collect scrap and take it. I intend on garage sailing more. I intend on prepping more. I intend on taking better care of my birds. Uh, I intend on taking better care of my property. Uh, Hopefully, we can find another because we want a bigger place. When did you start doing that, Rob? I missed that part. You'll be okay. I'll go to Rob, and this was back when I used to get up in the morning. Wait, stay up to 11, 12 o'clock at night. Then I'd go out there and go sleep. I'll wake up in the morning at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and there's no lights. Uh, I get dressed. I drive to town, which is about 15 minutes away. Give me a cup of coffee, drink it, go back in, buy me another cup of coffee. Drive back out to Rob's house, and about 7:30 or 8, the lights will come on in the kitchen, and he'll ask me to get out of bed. What, TK? Yo, I don't even like cats. Why are you always messing with me? It's a free cat. Anybody want her? She's a Russian gray. She's bulletproof. You can shoot her and she doesn't die. Well, she bleeds a little bit. Want some food? Then you go outside. It's a lot of sleeping, Rob. Cats are soft. I actually had one cat, well, not me, but a friend of mine had a cat. The cat was not soft. It felt like he was rubbing a Brillo pad. If you could touch her. You want some food or you want to go outside? BRB. Me. Pulling your cats. Yeah, sorry. I'm back. I was up, I fed the dog, and well, I watered this one little weed. It was really thirsty. And yeah, if you can sleep more, it helps your blood pressure. Rob has to, like, it takes a 5-gallon bucket to feed his dogs, by the way. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, Mark. I think I'll still be here when you get back. Isn't it time for the gun show here? Don't they do that in August? I don't like about. Has anybody been noticing that there's occasionally ammunition on the shelves now? Some of the stuff's like really oddball calibers, but it's actually stuff showing off. I was actually able to buy some 9 and some 40 the other day. Yeah, Carol, do y'all have the smoke haze up there? Or who doesn't have smoke haze going on? I mean, it's like it's been hazy from the smoke here I mean, it was really bad yesterday. I mean, it was insane yesterday. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, it was just like uh, that picture I put on Instagram. I actually turned in and took that, but at 5 miles back up the road, you couldn't see those windmills. You could barely make out the line of those hills, or escarpments, rather. And if you don't know what an escarpment is, look it up. I was just like, wow, that is a lot of smoke. Well, Aid, I hope you don't have smoke from Canada and stuff over there already. I seen there was some ammo for sale the other day, and them people crazy. They wanted $125. I think $125 for 50 rounds of 357. Just ball ammo. I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's not happening. I mean, that's a lot of smoke. I mean, are they lying to us about how many fires there are? Yeah, I basically take 2 naps a day. I take one at night and one during the day. Uh, so, yeah. Oh wow! I was gonna check. Uh, got notifications. Checking my notifications here. I'll say I was. Oh, yeah, no, I'm just joking. I was just joking. Boys always having to tell me to finish my sentences and stuff, or was. It's getting better. Um, oh, C-103 uploaded. I gotta watch that. Biddy. Thank you, Dana. That was not necessary. I actually cleaned my canoe out and stuff. I actually have a exercise bike that I need to get. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, we're gonna have to figure that one out. I have to go watch it when I get out for here. I guess I could turn it on and stream it. We could all watch it together, but then you wouldn't get the views. I love you too, buddy. Uh, I'm doing that crap again. That's annoying. I personally find it annoying. I actually have a clean air intake. Um, which I may start using. Just because, or hell, I may sell it. It's basically a big fan that you mount on your ceiling. You can plumb it to pull air from outside for fresh air, filtered air from outside, or you can use it to filter the air inside your home. Uh, you can get charcoal filters or whatever. And you can actually you can buy an insert for it, which runs electricity through it, and it uses electrical discharge to cook the cooties. And it's for people with allergies, whatever. No, I do not need a treadmill. I do need to find out. I need to figure out if I want to buy that motorcycle off of you. That's what I need to do. Hello, Sister Kate, Shofar Mountain. How is things in the holler? They live in the holler. I've been there. It's a pretty holler. That would be a challenging place to homestead. Now I wonder when she's gonna ask what's going on. I think I've watched all your. The only video I haven't watched of yours yet is the one about the 3.2 million homeless or whatever it said. Every time I think about clicking on it, I remember that I was going to do something else, and I get up and start going. I've been catching up on my Ann McCaffrey, but that I just, turn my phone on and my phone reads to me while I'm moving around. Fighting weeds like crazy, yeah. I gave up on chopping them down, and we just started spraying them with Roundup. I got one weed. I need to go back there and take a picture of me standing beside it. The one out towards the old goat shed. That thing's 8 foot tall. Thank you, Biddy. I think. Like I say, it's not like my brain's gonna quit working tomorrow or nothing. Just figured y'all deserve to know why I've been so weird the past year. I didn't know why I'd been so weird the past year. I know I've been so weird the past couple of months because I've been trying to come to terms with it. But like I say, I mean, things are a lot better. Well, actually, the past 30 days or so have been good. It's almost like being back to myself or whatever. And other than the flipping headache, yeah, I'm taking this pill and that pill. So, ha ha ha! Extra weird, Biddy. That's why things have been better, Sister Kate, because they put me on this thing, Naminda, and first 2 weeks I was like, Then the 2 weeks after that I was like, hey. Then the 2 more weeks, and I was like, yeah, this stuff's working. And then, bam, headache. And but that some of it is stress. When I get everything back under control, when I let go of this, that's a better way to put it. When I decide to let go of this and remember the simple fact that there's nothing I can do about it, and that there's only one being in existence that can, then the headache will get better. So. I was talking to everybody earlier about I was going to start trying to put my go back to putting out videos that actually put the stuff that I know out there so people can make use of it, rather than having it wither away to nothing and be lost in forever the abyss of goneness. I'm going to try to journal my journey. I was talking to the wife and the daughter about it. I'm going to try to journal my journey. I think I said that already. And I want them to try to piece it together and put it out there, see if maybe it helps people. The biggest thing is that had I swallowed my pride a year ago, I'd be a year ahead of this. So, like the pride cometh before a fall thing. Finally got the ammo to go shoot, and I just need to make the time. I don't remember how. Well, I'm gonna go share my knowledge. I'm not so sure about wisdom. If I'd had it, well, if I'd had wisdom earlier on in my life, I probably wouldn't be dealing with this. No. But when you're going north, it doesn't matter what you can see south of you. There's a 90% of I'm not a medical professional, people, but 90% for me, 90% of my depression has always been looking behind me. Stop doing that if you are. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of brain power. I mean, don't forget your mistakes. I'm not saying that, because if you forget your mistakes, you're not going to you're liable to do them again. Don't beat yourself up about them though, and don't focus all your energy on saying, "Oh, I made all this mistake and I made that mistake and this mistake, so I don't have any business doing this or that or whatever." You'll paint yourself into a box or into a corner, and then, well, it's complicated to get out. You just better to not do that. Just don't burn yourself up about stuff that happened yesterday. And it's kind of hard to take care of what's ahead of you if you're staring down at your feet, worrying about every single step you take. You need to get on ground you can trust and start walking. That's all you can do. There's that, Chipper. I wouldn't, just in case you're hurrying away from your mistake, you need to check your rearview mirrors. How's my daughter if I get a haircut? Is that Saturday? Saturday or Sunday? I asked her if I could get a haircut. She said no. So y'all have to put up with long-haired Wes for another however long, I guess. Just for the record, anybody going through post, those county boys down there intend on you doing the speed limit going through post. I mean, y'all just need to quit. They did everything they could to make you understand that they are serious about that speed limit on US Highway 84 going through their town. There's been a lot. I mean, there are a lot of broken pieces of colored plastic and chrome and stuff on that road. They're serious. They want you to do the speed limit. They've got, you're not going to see them. They literally, they hide in the drive-throughs and the businesses when they're closed. They tag you on the way by, that they pull in behind you, they write you the ticket. They're going to get you. They're doing a really good job of it because they all have them brand new pursuit vehicles. Those are pretty trucks. You can't tell they're a cop car if I didn't personally know the deputy sheriff, who just happens to be a relative, and if I hadn't seen him in that truck to know that truck is his ride at work, I would not know that was him. Long-haired old white guy. I know what a cop car looks like. The county mounties, those, they look like ranch trucks. They're yeah. Guess what? You're not going to see them coming until it's too late. So yeah, just slow down. That's your public service announcement. What about Asian food? Asian food is good for you. I like Asian food, especially the one we had, the restaurant we have here. It's been how long since we went in there? A couple of months? 2 months since we'd ate at this place. Not for the lack of trying. They changed their schedule, and the day we normally went in there, they started closing because they were working themselves to the bone. So we've had to readjust, and we'll go in a different day. We'll survive. Now that we know the new schedule. We went in, we sat down, and after explaining to them where we had been and getting caught up, 15 minutes getting caught up on their life and our life and stuff with both ladies. These people legitimately care about their customers. It's so cool. Anyway, my wife ordered her food. I ordered my food. And I ordered steak. The lady walked off, and as she stepped back and she said, "Do you want your appetizers?" And I'm like, "Yes." Didn't say what they were. She came back with my bowl of soup, with my egg rolls. And when my steak showed up, my steak was cooked to order. I did not tell her how to cook my steak. They have a lot of food go through that place. They have a lot of people in there. Those people care enough about each one of their customers to be able to remember after a 2-month hiatus how you want your steak. I love that place. Oh, the pulling people over for the tow trucks? Yeah. Yep. I'm sorry, but the further north the Southern culture gets, the further north the South Texas culture gets, the more of that stuff we're just going to have to deal with. Then, I mean, there's a reason it's like that down there. Yeah, somebody's always going to think less of you, Vidra, but don't let them get you down. There's several people in this county that hope a bus hits me, but I don't care. All right, Dana. Be good. Love you. Have an excellent night. Rob, I need to come up there and get my cedar posts before you cut them up for firewood this winter. I know we moved them, but you'll forget and you'll cut them up. Because if there's just one thing, it's like it's 1.5 acres that I still need to go see. But yeah, be a perfect if the zoning's right. be using paper plates. I'll keep the pots and pans clean and throw the plates away. Problem solved. Yes, I do, Sister Kate. You want them? When that freeze come up, I thought they were gone. I literally thought they had left. They took the wax, the honey, and the queen and went and hid in a hole in the ground and then came back. I meant gone. I thought I was rid of them. I've never heard of bees moving themselves, waiting out the weather, and coming back. That's intelligent behavior. That's not insect behavior. That's like hive mind. Those probably aren't even bees. They're probably like some aliens from outer space. It's some kind of invasion. And I'm like, my house is like ground zero for the Earth response team. I need to get up there and take a picture of the hive, see how big it is. I've thought about, there's always like bees, the old bees fall down on the ground after they get so old. It's really sad to be a bee. You spend your whole life working, and then when you get too old to fly anymore, you just fall down and die. It's very sad. And then chickens eat you. I digress. Thinking about scooping up a bunch of bees and frying them up. Ugh. I need to go out there and catch a bunch of grasshoppers. I'm serious, people. They taste just like popcorn shrimp. I don't know why people don't eat grasshoppers. I mean, they're harder. They're more trouble than popcorn shrimp. Popcorn shrimp, you just go to the store and order popcorn shrimp. But grasshoppers, you have to catch them. You have to take their legs off. You have to pull their head off and all that stuff. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But I guess if you're the one catching the shrimp, you have to do that too. So. What, the alien invasion? I think so. Yeah. Seriously. Look at what is it, Karen and Carl, whatever you call the male version of it, Karens and Kens of today's society, and all of the social justice warriors and stuff like that, the way they behave in public and everything. I mean, the stuff you see on the news. Okay. Picture that in your head. And then picture the last few minutes of the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The way everybody is acting. And tell me that it's not the same thing. Or have I really lost it? That's the deal. They won't. I've contacted everybody. If I'll tear up my porch,
You'll take off the side of the wall.
I've either got to tear down my ceiling or remove siding, the siding off the front of the house, so that they can get to the hive. And I'm like, I don't want to tear up my house. So, all right, Carol. Good night. I do want to. I'm seriously thinking about cutting an access in the porch, and trying to steal some of the honeycomb. I think if I put overalls on and put on a net and smoke the attic and then reach up in there with a pole and just scoop off some of the honeycomb and get it back down through the hole and run around the house 3 or 4 times. I want some of that honey. When you walk outside and you can smell the honey, it's y'all go watch the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And y'all tell me that ain't what's going on. Other than the whole plant-based humanoid replacements. Which, why in the world would... But, there's a couple of channels out there right now that are talking that they've been saying it for a while now, that the jab's actually the mark of the beast or whatever. And I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm not going to... I have decided that I'm not going to let that color my day. But this world is crazy. I mean, and the sad thing about it is it's going to get crazier. And if it can get crazier than it is right now, that's a world of nuts, people. That's what we're faced with. And that's why we need to do the things. Grow a garden. Or learn to grow stuff. At least that way if you're one of the lucky few that make it out of the population centers into the rural America, and there's somebody willing to put you on as a laborer, they're willing to give you room and board for working for them. At least you'll have some clue what you're doing. Y'all gonna find out about this whole communism, socialist thing, whatever. Everybody gets to eat because everybody deserves to eat because you was born thing. You're gonna find out real quick that that's not the way it works anywhere. You don't work in those countries that have that kind of policy. You don't get to eat. Most of those countries like that, even if you do work, there's still not enough money to go around so you can eat. when it all comes crumbling down or whatever, you better be able to earn your cornbread. Your cornbread and tomato gravy. You best be able to earn it. I've never had cornbread with tomato gravy. But golly, we just may have some tomorrow because now I want to know if they go together. What? Told you, Chipper. I'm not 100% sure that I'd want a chip in my brain. I don't know. $3.65 a gallon, I think, is the last I saw, or maybe $3.85. Buzzard Roost. I don't pay that close attention to the diesel because I don't have a diesel. I wanted a diesel before, because diesel used to be the same price as gas, but you got way better mileage. But then everybody and their dog started driving diesel trucks because it was the thing. And now diesel's flipping outrageously high. Diesel's a better fuel choice because you get more horsepower, more torque per gallon. There's more adum in diesel fuel than in gasoline fuel. So there's lower emissions from your diesel than gasoline. It's just diesel's a better deal. But if you're, pumping your truck up to 400, 500, 600 horsepower, so you can haul one sack of puppy chow around, or get the kids to soccer, or I digress. Um, ah, there's that, Chipper. You're funny. I get Chip's already in my head. I found a sack full of catfish today in the freezer. I just may have that too. I may, you know what? May scratch the made a gravy thing. 'Cause I know cornbread goes with catfishes. Is it? Uh, Two or three of the Asian countries over there, they're doing the stuff where you can check the genetics of your child before you decide whether or not to let it go to term. Or and then there's one that you can actually they splice in specifics so your child can be born with advantages or whatever. They're actually already doing that in some of the countries. Um, hey, Anonymous. Sister, let me hold on before that jumps up again. That gun keeps running. I can read it over here without jumping in its bigger words. Wes, this is from Sister Kate, Shofar Mountain. Wes, here's a relevant question, and you're a smart guy. Okay. Would you get a brain chip, not a chipper 66? Would you get a brain chip if it halted the Alzheimer's? Because that would be amazing too. That's not fair. If, yeah, I don't know. That's something I would have to meditate on, pray on, and meditate a lot. But off the cuff, just real quick right now, I'm going to have to say no. Because if it's anything like the device that we put into my mother on her heart, that thing would not let her heart quit. So her dementia had just kicked in when just started. Wasn't bad yet. When the doctor convinced us that her quality of life would be greatly improved if we would allow him to wire in a pacemaker that ran her heart instead of letting nature take its course. And we begged Mom to be okay with it. We begged her and begged her. Anyway, she agreed to. So those batteries last a really long time.
Yes, but y'all are going on the best knowledge and
I know
information
the doctor misled us and stuff, and I'm not hating on myself. I'm not doing that. I'm finally over that. But anyway, long story short, they fixed her heart problem. They didn't fix anything else. So the machine kept Mom alive until she was almost completely gone. Matter of fact, we were such good children that we, instead of her passing before her son got cancer and died, she lived through her son getting cancer and died. So I don't think I would. Because let's say they fix my brain and then my body quits me, but my brain just refuses to quit. So I'm stuck with a perfectly good working brain until the battery runs out. But my battery or my brain outlasts my body by 10, 20, 15 years, 10, 20, 30, whatever. That would suck. So I believe that there comes a point when you just have to trust that the Maker, the Most High, knows what he's doing. Now, you can argue that, well, if God didn't want it to work, it wouldn't work. But then you could turn around and, I mean, no disrespect by approaching it like this, you could turn right around and say if God didn't want people to eat pigs and rabbits and squirrels and stuff, he wouldn't have made them. So there comes a time when you have to realize that just because man can doesn't mean man should. I think like kidney transplants and stuff like that, heart transplants, yeah, brain surgery, I think that's all okay. But when you start replacing human parts with non-living parts, I think you've gone too far. That's just me. I don't want to be that group of guys talked about in the Bible where that want death, but they can't have it. I think there's going to be more and more and more of that as medicine progresses over the next 20 years. There are going to be more and more people that are being kept alive by devices they wish they hadn't have got put in. Say again, babe? Yeah, he's back. Yeah, I said hi to A. Or anonymous American. I think everybody in here's figured out who he is. No, some of these people probably don't know who he is, so I won't give him away. Yeah, Devo, pretty much. Granted, she did get to see all the babies born. Well, enough of them. Her husband's line is spreading like a weed. So. Oh, I've been on here for 2 hours and 42 minutes. I was just supposed to be a short heads up, let everybody know what was going on, ask for some prayers. You people that have stuck it out on Patreon, y'all are Y'all are the best humans. You're just like the best humans ever. Um, you deserve a better creator than Patreon creator. None of us can have a better creator than God. You went fishing a couple of months ago? I don't remember going fishing a couple months ago with you. I don't even remember getting invited to go fishing a couple months ago. That could be the Alzheimer's kicking in. If you want me to, I'll go with that. Well, but anyway, she's out of here, so I should probably get out of here. I need to go. Got to go take my headache medicine now and wind down. Drink a bunch of water. Hope that I don't wake up with one of those flipping cluster headaches. Oh, yeah, you told me you were down there fishing. Rob. I'm just messing with you, man. That'd be nice if one of these times you went down to the lake and say, hey, brother Wes, I'm going to go down there to that Lake Brownwood. You want to go down there with me? And then I could be like, well, sure, brother Rob, I'll go down yonder with you. Then grab my stuff. See, now there's a conversation I believe I could remember. You will not call me at 9 a.m. I'm not gonna get no decaffeinated coffee tomorrow because I'm gonna have to turn my phone off. Probably gonna forget to go get that raccoon and everything. Yeah. Love all you people. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. And remember that I love you, even when I forget who you are. Okay? God bless. I will see y'all Saturday night for the live. Okay? 8:30ish. Somewhere in there. Don't forget, I'm trying to get Miss Lily on here.